Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Follow Up Friday. I'm Debbie Hoffman, and I'm a sales and follow up coach. And I work closely with heart centered coaches, entrepreneurs who are letting potential clients slip through the cracks because they don't have an effective follow up and sales process in place. And I support you to create a step by step process so you know what to do and what to say at every step of the way, and ultimately have more ideal clients saying yes to working with you. So I've been coming on, I'm back. I took a little bit of a hiatus and I've been doing my weekly tips. I started last week, and every week I share a tip, something that you can do that week, some actionable steps that you can take to grow your business. So they're very practical and simple to implement. Okay, so the problem that I'm going to be addressing today, and the topic I want to talk about today as we kick off the year, is about power partner or JV partner relationships. Like, do you have a process in place to create these relationships with people? And maybe you're asking, what is a power partner? What is a JV partner? So let me share the difference first. With a power partner, these are people who have similar clients that you do. So you serve similar people, but you're not in competition with each other. And when you partner up with these people, you can send people referrals. You can be talking to somebody and mention this other person's name. So it's just a very easy back and forth of referrals. When we're talking about joint venture partners or JV partners, these are people who you're going to do a lot more for. So when they are launching a program or a workshop or an event, you would be sending out a series of emails that they'll provide you the swipe copy for, but you'll be sending out emails to your email list. And it's a much more involved, in-depth process of supporting them versus just, sending an email intro. So that's what the difference is between these two. So that one of the problems I'm seeing is that people are trying to build their business on their own. They're not asking for support. They're not getting into other people's backyards, so to speak. And they're struggling because as entrepreneurs, we have to do so much, right? We have to do the marketing, we have to do the sales, we have to create the products, the programs, we have to do the Facebook posts or ads. Like, we have to do so many things. So we need to tap into a community of other entrepreneurs who can support us. Okay, so I'm going to start with the tips. By the way, if you're watching this as a recording, please share this with anyone you know who you feel would benefit. And if there's a topic that you want me to cover as we kick off the year that would really support you, please email me at debbie@powerupyourfollowup.com and let me know what you need support with, and I'll create a video around it, okay? Because I'm here to serve you and support you. All right, step one to start this process, make a list of all the business owners, all the entrepreneurs who have similar clients as you do. So make a list of these power partners. Okay, so these are people who talk to the same people you talk to all day long, but they don't offer what you offer and you don't offer what they offer. Okay, so they're not in competition with you. Okay, so make a list of all the categories, not the person's name yet. So get out a spreadsheet on Google or Excel, make a list of all the business categories who you feel are good partners for you. Then, once you're done with that, the next column will be names of people who come to mind that are those, fit into those categories. So for me, for instance, speaker coaches are really great um, partners for me. People who do social media or marketing, or other business coaches who don't teach sales and follow up. These are all really great partners. And a way to divide them up is this is such a brilliant concept. Jay Facette, who has been the JV partner guru for years, created these terms: upstream and downstream partners. So, downstream partners are people who you can refer to once they've worked with you. So, you create a problem after working with them that this other person can solve. Okay. Now, the upstream partners are people who will be referring people to you because when they're working with a client, they create a problem that now you can solve. So you can divide it up into upstream, downstream. Sometimes they'll be both. Like a web designer could refer people to me. They create their website. Now they need help with sales and follow up. Or after I've worked with someone, if they don't have a website yet or they don't have a good website, I'll refer them to that person. Okay, so that's upstream and downstream partners. All right, so step one, get a spreadsheet out, write down all the types of entrepreneurs who you feel would be great partners for you, and then write their names down next to the title, next to the category. Okay. Now, the next step is to start going to events in person or live. And these could be networking events, they could be seminars, workshops, places where you could learn great things to help you with your business, but also make great relation, meet great people who could be partners for you. So when you go to these events, be intentional looking for these people who are your power partners and joint venture partners. Okay. And make it easy to make the appointment with them. So if you meet somebody, you're asking about them first, which is what I always preach, is always ask people about them first before you talk about yourself. If you feel they're a good partner for you or could be, say, hey, I think we could be great power partners or we could be great JV partners. Would you like to set a time for us to get together so we can learn more about each other's businesses? So have what I always have had is a URL to connect them to my online calendar. So it makes it super easy for them to schedule appointments. So I had follow up with Debbie. You can have chat with Debbie, connect with Debbie, whatever you want to do. You go to GoDaddy or wherever you buy your domains and then connect it to your online calendar system. Okay. So make sure you're only meeting with people who have a similar client as you do, because if they don't serve the same people that you do, it's a waste of time. So, for instance, once I met someone and I found out that he only works with corporate folks, and I don't work with corporate. So I said, you know what, I don't really think we're a good fit right now. And he said, well, I'm going to be transitioning into working with entrepreneurs. And I said, great. When you do that, let me know. Okay. Don't waste time meeting with people who wouldn't be a good fit for you. Okay. Okay. And then one of the things that, like the third step, and I'm going to be going into this in great detail next week, I created a process for supporting my joint venture partners, and I called it the list build interview swap process. So it's the program I created a workshop is the profitable interview formula. Okay. And what this is, just very briefly, because I'm going to go into it in great detail next week, is a way to interview each other where you're not just going live on Facebook, but you actually are having people register and you get to grow your list and get the people who've registered onto your list so that you can then follow up with them and reach out with your programs and packages. And it's a brilliant process. I'm really proud of it. And it's going to help you tremendously with building these partner relationships because people love it when you want to support them and when you want to interview them to your community. Okay, so the three steps are create a spreadsheet, make a list of all the categories of entrepreneurs who you feel would be good partners, then write down the names of people you already know, and then also ask people, who do you know who is a speaker coach or whatever you're looking for. Okay, second, start going to events with the intention of looking for these people. Be specific wherever you go to look for these partners because the more partners you have, and the more people you have supporting you, the more quickly you're going to grow your business. It's just going to be much easier. Like it's all about ease and grace, right? Okay. And then the third step is to start doing these list build interview swaps, which I will be talking about next week. Okay. So again, please comment below. I'm all over social media. This is showing up on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Let me know what your takeaways are if you start implementing what I'm talking about, how it's going for you. And then, of course, any ideas of topics that you'd like me to discuss. Okay. So, looking forward to seeing you next week on Follow Up Friday. I hope this was helpful. Okay. Bye for now.